What's going on, Chad? Haven't checked in the last half hour what was going on in the Cubs game. Did the Cubs close it out? Looks like they did. So we're going to have 2 game 4s. 2 game 5s? No. Milwaukee's still up 2-1. I know I haven't been running many Facebook breaks. Been leaving that mostly to Brian, but with the release of these mega boxes, I figured it was a good time to run some Facebook stuff. We have our 10 boxes laid out here. What's going on, Brian? Fellow sports fan? Have you not been breaking at all, or have you just not been in our breaks in a while? What's going on, Chris? Looking for the Mets and Angels tonight for Chris, and maybe a Yankees comeback right now for you. Another good game in this series, although I guess the first one was kind of a blowout. Second one was kind of a blowout, and then the third one was exciting. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I put too many things out here, didn't I? What? How many is this? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, 9, 10. That's the right amount. Not holding your breath. 1 break a month right now. Sold your whole Kurtz collection and now on to Connor Griffin. Wow, were you collecting Connor Griffin before he blew up as much as he has over the last 6 months? That would be about the best thing you could have done if you were collecting Kurtz and Griffin out of that draft class. Anybody you are looking at chasing this year? Since it seems like you're the Bowman draft oracle this year. Started in parallels. Oh, you started in parallel with both of them. It was so 6 months ago. That was like spring training-ish, I guess. Still a really good time to be collecting those guys. They didn't really blow up until the regular season started. All right, let's get this stuff out here and let's get started. Yeah, definitely a good time to start collecting those guys. Wow. Can't believe they still have Schlittler in the 7th right now. This is the first game I've actually watched him pitch. Haven't watched all that many Yankee games. All right, let's get right into things. We have 5 people in here. I think we have a lot more people than that are in this break, but it's 9:06 already, so we'll get this thing started. See who else joins. Who are you chasing this one, Chad? Any particular player, or did you just go for a team you're a fan of? I was talking to Darren before, and he was saying that he's seen some of these things ripped already, and there's some kind of like not hyper refractor. I forgot what he called it. No one in particular, just Pirates fan. Well, let's see. No, I don't think there's any Connor Griffins in this. What was Darren saying before? There are laser refractors. Sounds like possibly 1 per box and a possibility of red rookies in here as well. Yep. Oh, Chris is on the laser refractors too. I think they come in base packs from what I heard. So there is some excitement in the base packs. And whoa, I think I just opened up a Mojo pack by mistake first, but it is a really nice way to start. And we have blue coming up. So Kurt's getting our first Mojo on the rookie there. Elian Pena getting our second one. And a blue autographed Rainiel Rodriguez. Okay, so the mega boxes are going to be nice. Zaire Hope and Chin Seng Ko. All right, if we have a better pack than that at some point tonight, then that is probably enough to fill up this entire break's worth of cards. Rainiel Rodriguez blue auto in pack number 1 is crazy. Numbered 38 of 150 there. And I think we might have to top load basically every card from that first pack. So we have the Dodgers guy, Cardinals guy, What just happened in this game? Was it an error or a nice catch? Ooh, almost an overrun ball. All right, so we could have our hit of the break in pack number 1. Dodgers getting a hit. Mets getting a nice hit. Chris, you're on the board already with an Elian Pena mojo. Centering and surface and corners look really nice on the first pack. A's are on the board with their guy, Nick Kurtz. Some of the big spots looking very good already. And double hits for the Dodgers. So 4 of the 5 first cards getting top loaders. That's a nice start for sure. All right, let's go to some base packs now before we go to the other mojo pack. See if we can find one of those lasers. Actually, I'll open all of the base packs at once, even though it seems like there's possibilities for some interesting things to come out of these. I guess, who was I think Chavers was our Cardinals guy. I haven't heard Chavers say anything yet. I'm assuming he's not here. That hit is for him. We'll go through most of these packs first. All right, so Mason Wynn, Chrome, CJ Abrams, Julio Rodriguez, Sabdiel Delzine first, Elian De La Cruz, Dylan Dingler rookie, Will Warren, our first laser, is also Sabdiel Delzine. So definitely some nice graphics on this one. Kind of looks like another thing that they've decided to steal from Prism. Yahiel Melendez first, or Alirio Farabus, Manny Machado, Matt Olson, rookie of Sean Burke, Nathan Church, Kai Roberts, Jose Ramirez. We're going to get a second laser, Royce Lewis, and Farabus getting the laser, Ronnie Cruz, and Cags getting base. We got 6 in here now. We got Chris getting a nice Met hit already. We got a nice, very nice Cardinals hit. Oh, error by Jazz. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Chris, am I ahead of you on the stream again? All right, I'll try not to ruin anything then. Zach Wheeler, Yamamoto, Walker Buehler, firsts of Brian Cortesia and Yorger Batista. Nice one for Seattle. And the Nats. I think that's Brian Lauby on the Nats. I think it's Brian Palmer on the Mariners. I got to get the owner names back on the screen at some point. All right, going into Mega Box pack number 2, there's Brian Lauby. We have Marcelo Mayer on the rookie, Kevin Alvarez, another nice mojo, Wyatt Langford, Raymer Medina, and Fernando Tatis. So not nearly as good as that first pack. Brian, I don't know if you can see that stuff in the background, but started us off in the first pack with a Nick Kurtz mojo, Elian Pena mojo, Chin Siang Ko mojo, Zaire Hope mojo insert, and Aurelio Rodriguez blue auto. Darren was mentioning to us that from what he had seen, these boxes seem like they might be hitting slightly more frequently than the last release, 2025 Bowman. And so far, it's looking good. Hold on, I'm going to text Brian and tell him to get in here.
So many choices on Booking.com, like this waterfront hotel. Even Yankees fans are loving Boston.
No. We're just keeping tabs on our rivals.
While enjoying your hotel's view of the harbor.
Is that what that is?
All right. Just messaged Darren and Brian to try and get in here. All right, we have pack or box number 2 empty. And put those over there. Packs first. We didn't get a red rookie yet, but we did get 2 lasers. Meb, what's going on? Meb, you we started off very hot. Your guy Rainiel Rodriguez getting an auto in pack number 1. No first marker on that blue auto, but I don't think Chapers is going to complain too much about the blue autograph not being a first. We have Chase Mydrith, Augustin Ramirez, Kendry Martinez, our next laser. Uniker Caceres, Bubba Chandler, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Christian Campbell rookie, Angel Martinez, Raymer Medina, Jacob Christian, Jackson Merrill, Jean Macares on the next laser, and Matt Shaw getting a red rookie, George Lombard and Wilfrey De La Cruz. So it looks like 2 lasers per mega box. It's a cool addition to have something exciting in the base packs here to make them worth it and not just have them something that we skim through without too much concern. All right, Matt Chapman, Jackson Churio, Freddie Freeman, Christopher Suero, Yoswar Gonzalez on the board, Moises Ballesteros, rookie, Corey Seager, Juan Soto, Marcos Dinges. So I've now confirmed that his name is Dinges, not Dingus, and Jose Anderson. And apparently he had a really good season, kind of unexpectedly. I guess you can't really be unexpected that any Brewers prospect blows up and turns into a really good prospect, but Dinges might be climbing up into the top 15 in their really strong organization. Let's put that there. Matt, you ready for draft already? We just started Chrome. Probably, beginning of December, so a couple months until that. Ooh, starting off with another Marcelo Mayer, another Kevin Alvarez, another Wyatt Langford, a Sammy Stafora autograph, and Jackson Churio. So 2 boxes, 2 autographs. This is crazy. Sammy Stafora, did not even think I knew he was in the checklist. Churio, Langford, Marcelo. Wow. This is already better than every combined mega box I think I opened out of 2024 Bowman. 2025 Bowman. And mega box pack number 2 from box number 2. Can we get more color? No. Raymer Medina, Aaron Judge, Yorger Batista, Christian Campbell on the Meteoric Rise insert, and another Chinseng Ko. So 2 Kos in Hyper already in 2 boxes. 2 Kevin Alvarez is already in 2 boxes. Judge on the board for the first time, although a bit off-center top to bottom there on that one. Same thing on the Yorger Batista. The Chinseng Ko looked good, though, and so does the Raymer Medina. Sammy Stafora is technically a pirate. I don't know how the Reds guy is going to feel about that. Darren, there he is. Darren, you see the background already? We're 2 boxes in. 2 autographs. I don't think we pulled 2 autographs out of the 2025 Bowman mega boxes I opened. We might have pulled 2 autographs out of the 20 blasters I opened. All right, box number 3 is open. And Yankees. Oh, I said I wasn't going to ruin it for Chris. Very nice, Rainiel. What's going on, Jonathan? And we got really good attendance from people in this break and not in this break now. I think Meb and everyone are just joining so they get the slightly ahead of their broadcast updates on the Yankees Blue Jays game. All right, we have Seiya Suzuki. Our next laser refractor is Christopher Acosta. Our next red rookie is Ha-Seong Kim. Moises Marchand Chrome, Roland Strope, Freddie Freeman, Gunnar Henderson, Corbin Carroll, Steven Martinez, Kevin DeFrank. Yeah, I underpriced the Marlins by quite a bit. I don't know how I messed that number up, but I sold the Marlins to Brian for $5 because that's what I listed them for. And I will probably be fixing that mistake for the next one. Juan Soto, Jackson Churio, Santiago Leon, the next laser, Ethan Salas, and David Sandlin. I made the prices based off of the prices that things have sold for so far off of eBay. But apparently I messed up something with my Marlins calculation. Because Salas and DeFrank are the best pitcher and one of the top 10 hitters, at least in this product. Oh, I thought it was a different Jonathan. Yeah, I would say it's a good thing that you picked up those things last minute. I thought it was Jonathan Crane there for a second. Yeah, that Rainier Rodriguez is going to you. We have Mick Abel on the rookie, Chad Patrick, Kobe Mayo rookie, Zach Cole first, Johnny Severino, Matt Shaw rookie, James Wood rookie, Luke Keeschel, Manny Cedeno, and there, speaking of Andrew Salas, there he is. Salas, Cedeno, Wood, two nice prospects, and a rookie, and a first who is a major leaguer already. Yeah, Chavers, I'd say you did good picking up that Cardinal spot. Nice of everybody to leave it for you. We have a Brian Cortesia, Yordan Alvarez, Andrew Salas hitting again for Brian, and 3 boxes, 3 autographs, and 2 autographs going to Chavers. Yairo Padilla autograph, and on yellow Marquez for Chris on the Angels. This is insane. 3 boxes, 3 autographs. These boxes are going to be better than hobby boxes. I don't know why I just grabbed another one of those. Let's put this up on a stand. Sleeve up the Yordan. Cortesia. And we'll top load that Andrew Salas for Brian. And we still have another mega box pack here. Chase Dollander. Color coming here. Ronnie Cruz. Francisco Lindor. And a yellow first on yellow Marquez. Chris Kudla. 60 of 75 there. And Ha-Seong Kim on the mega box rookie. Lindor. Cruz. And Chris, we're doing okay for you so far. Some Mets hits, and now some Angels hits. All right, going to box number 4. Can we keep the autograph streak going? I might have to try and go and order another case of these as soon as I finish this break. I do have another 10 boxes in the first case. I'll probably get them posted. I'll see if I can get them posted even tonight, and get another break running by tomorrow. Although I think Brian's running tomorrow, so maybe I won't steal Brian's break time. Oh, man. Was this Devin Williams that imploded again? He's breaking at 4 p.m. Okay, cool. Then if I try and run another 9 p.m., I won't be overlapping him. All right, let's see our lasers. Shota Imanaga starts us off. Henry Torres, first laser. Red rookie is Chandler Simpson. Harrison Castillo, Warl Solano, Andrew McCutcheon, Carlos Correa, Mookie Betts, and Noah Schultz. Henry Torres again. Chad Patrick and Kobe Mayo on the rookies. Noah Schultz, our first non-first on the laser. Leo DeVries and Luke Dickerson. So the Rays get a red rookie. The White Sox, I think that was Mike Preston, get a laser. And I forgot who had the Reds, but they're having a nice break already. I know, right? I mean, I'm excited to see what the if the price, or not excited to see. I'm curious to see if the price of these start rising once everybody starts seeing what's hitting in these now. I mean, Chris was you were already doing well with these in the release that wasn't hitting well. See how you do on the ones that seem to be loaded. Roki Sasaki rookie. There's a Cade Horton rookie. Jake Mangum. Aniello Marquez again. Bryce Eldridge. Zach Neto. Blake Snell. Hayden Birdsong. There's our first Aiden Johnson and our first Chris Rodriguez. Tigers getting a hit for their guy. Hayden Johnson. Roki Sasaki getting his first career save in the postseason the other day. I picked up the first game that I saw him come back. I saw how well he was pitching, and I picked up one of his crystallized refractors. I got to get that posted. Well, he's still making this playoff run right now with the Dodgers. All right, let's see. Can we make it 4 for 4? We have a Charlie Condon. We do have something purple coming up. Condon, Jacob Wilson on the rookie card. Tommy White on the first. We have a non-first purple autograph of Eduardo Quintero. 4 for 4. And Eduardo Quintero, another massive player to hit in this product. I saw Arm Layton voted him the player of the year in the Dodgers organization, and Bo Davidson behind that. So either we have a hot case or they just printed a ridiculous number of autographs in this product. Quintero, Stafora, Rainiel Rodriguez, and Yairo Padilla all getting autographs in the first 4 boxes. Let's see. I guess I have to take Elian Pena off the stand now. I'm going to leave the Kurtz up there. Let's move the Stafora over, and we'll keep the Quintero and the Rainiel Rodriguez up there. Was that a blue that he hit for you, Chavers, of Sasaki? We have no color. Bryce Harper, Yahiel Melendez, Mick Abel, Charlie Condon again, and Juan Tomas. Has anybody else? It was a gold patch auto to. It was in Bowman Chrome. Damn, that's awesome. I've only ever hit 2 or 3 rookie patch autos or any patch autos out of Bowman, all Bowman Chrome last year, and they might have all been in the same case or back-to-back cases. Has anybody else seen one of these Mega Box breaks so far? Is this normal for this product? I've never seen anything like this. I know, Darren, you said these boxes were looking good, but did you mean this good? Realized last week Zaire Hope was drafted from high school. The pick after Casey. Really? That's the pick after Casey. Wow. Drafted by the Cubs, then traded to the Dodgers in the, was that the Michael Busch trade? Watched the case earlier, only 3 autographs. All right, so we shouldn't expect this is just going to keep happening. 11th round pick, number 236. I mean, the fact that they even added the lasers, so there's going to be some value in these base packs. If it wasn't for the fact that these have been so loaded already, this would already be better mega boxes than the Bowman 2025 regular Bowmans were. More red rookies, it looks like, here also than we were getting. We have a Jacob deGrom, Devin Fitzgerald. We have a Drake Baldwin red rookie. Andrew Salas back on the board. Zach Cole back on the board. Tsung-Chi Chang. Kevin Alvarez. Jacob Wilson. Roland Stroop. Manny Cedeno. Randy Rosarena. Logan Henderson. Next laser is Cal Fountain. Nice one there. Kevin DeFrank. And Moises Marchand. So lots of nice players hit in those 3 packs. Let's see. DeFrank. Cedeno. Zach Cole. What do we think of Zach Cole now after his first cup of tea at the major league level? Is there anybody who's trying to invest in him, or do we think that his success early on may be a little bit of a lucky thing? All right, Jose Ramirez, Royce Lewis, Manny Machado, Luis Pena, Charlie Condon, all base, no first rookies there. Jay Stollander, Edgar Cuero, Ronald Acuna Jr., Johnny Severino, and Will Taylor. And again, let's see if we can keep the streak going into box number 5. Let's see. We have Bo Bichette, Brian Cortesia again on the mojo, Yordan Alvarez again on the mojo, Salas again on the mojo, and Chandler Simpson. I think that might end our streak. I think every other autograph has been in the top pack. Two Salases for Brian. And second mojo pack. Let's see. Chase Dollander, Ronnie Cruz, Lindor. The streak is over. Acuna Jr. and Aiden Johnson. So 5 boxes, 4 autographs. We'll see if we can add to that total. 5 more boxes to go. See if the Yankees can put anything together in this 7th inning. See who we have. Little? I don't even know who Little is. I don't watch enough American League baseball to know American League relief pitchers that well, besides the big names. Whoever he is seems to be struggling with command so far. All right, box number 6 is empty. Ooh, that was close. John, was that Sasaki a redemption, or did that come? Was that card actually in the box? We have a Bo Bichette, Willie Adames, Cortesia getting another hit. I think we have like 3 or 4 Cortesia hits already. Yervin Murillo, Nestor Miranda, Kyle Tucker, Salvador Perez, Bryce Harper, Christopher Acosta, Shotaro Mori getting on the board for the first time, Corbin Burns, Elian De La Cruz. Laser for the D-backs. We have a red rookie of Luis Angel Acuna, Christopher Polanco, and Santiago Leon. So 2 more pretty nice laser refractors. Another pretty nice red rookie. Looking for the Cade Horton or the Nick Kurtz, though. And Maury on the board for the first time in chrome for... Can't remember who had the... I'm trying to remember who had the A spot. Can't remember off the top of my head, though. Lots of Cortesia for Brian. It was live 22.50. That's awesome. Are you selling it into this playoff run, or you're gonna hold it? Oh, Noah Cameron rookie, Yandy Diaz, Logan Gilbert, Tommy White back on the board. This time base chrome. Pedro Katui, I think we said his name was. Trey Sweeney, Cam Smith, Chandler Simpson rookies, DJ Layton, and Caden Powell chrome. Tommy Tanks on the board. And let's see what we have in the Mojos. It was a $40 rookie spot, probably a hold. Yeah, that sounds about right. Unless you want to sell it and buy it back. Probably going to be a hard card to track down, though. Luke Dickerson, Lawrence Butler, Manny Cedeno, Bryce Eldridge, and Yoswar Gonzalez getting the Mega Box refractor. So Yoswar, another nice name on the board in a refractor. All right, we have seen color in the bottom pack, so color could still be live. We have Spencer Schwellenbach, Yohan De Los Santos, Yamamoto, Yairo Padilla, and Moises Ballesteros on the rookie. All right, I'm going to sleeve these. We have 4 more boxes to go. I'll do one more box before I start shifting any of these piles over. Then we'll have currently 4 more boxes left. More of a collector than an investor. Definitely respect that. All right, box number 7. Empty. Let's do a flip, since these bottom packs seem to always just have base cards in them, and we'll do those first and save some of the lasers for the end. Oh, was that... Man, Volpe. Chris, you think Volpe's job is at risk next year? All right, Dalton Rushing on the rookie, Paul Skeens on the board, Jose Anderson on the laser, Roman Anthony, Nate George on the board for the first time, Kevin Alcantara, Jacob Wilson rookies, Jacob deGrom, Manny Cedeno back on the board, Andrew Salas on the board again, and Randy Arozarena, Logan Henderson, Tsung-Che Chang, Moises Marchand, and Roland Strope. I think we have both of them on the board 3 times each. Chris says definitely a yes for a very quick yes for Volpe's job being on the line next year. All right, let me shift some of these piles quick. Yankees aren't going away, though. Oh, man. Judge on deck? Lycan, he has to come back strong. Does he have an injury? Is that what they're blaming this on? Catwalk Trent Grisham to get to Judge with the bases loaded. I'd almost be tempted if he does walk to walk in a run here and just bypass Aaron Judge. Yusei Kikuchi, Christopher Suero on the laser, Max Muncy on the red rookie, Steven Martinez base, Kevin DeFrank, Cody Bellinger, Sandy Alcantara, Jackson Holiday, Ethan Salas, and David Sandlin. Pectoral tear. Oh boy, that was an adventure. I guess it is a little windy in New York right now. All right. More Mojos, labrum partially torn. So he's got definitely got some stuff going on. Wow. Another pack starting with Marcelo Mayer. Another Kevin Alvarez. Another Wyatt Langford. Kobe Mayo getting blue. Was that you, Brian? Kobe Mayo, blue rookie. Kobe Mayo, meteoric rise, number 68 of 150. And a Kyle Tucker. Get that one on a stand. Blue Kobe Mayo. Kobe for Lauby. Kevin Alvarez for the, I think, third time in Mojo. And we have Raymer Medina back on the board. Aaron Judge back on the board. Better centering this time on that one. Yorger Batista. And another Sammy Stafora autograph and a Shitaro Mori. So back on the board, fifth autograph in 7 boxes. Mori on the board with a Mojo refractor for the first time. And who's our Reds guy? Double Sammy Stafora autographs? Want to send one to our Pirates fan? Want to sell one or trade one to our Pirates fan? It's interesting the centering on these cards is not consistent throughout one pack. Like that Yorger Batista was off center right to left, but most of the cards in that pack were centered really well. So double Sammy Stafora autographs. That's definitely interesting box assortment by Bowman, putting 2 autographs of the same guy in one case. Empty box number 8. All right, keeping things moving. Are we going to get any more autographs of Sammy Stafora in this case? I didn't look at the autograph checklist for Megas, which was probably a mistake before I priced these boxes. Chase Dollander, Edgar Caro, Ronald Acuna Jr., Julian Barreto, Justice Bigby, Kevin Alcantara, Jacob Wilson, Jacob deGrom, Libert Zaponte, David Coronil, Logan Henderson, Tsung Che Chang, Yahia Melendez on the laser, Carlos Laranja on the board for the first time, Lagranja, and Juan Cabada. Two more base packs, one more laser, or so it would seem. We have Jackson Holiday, Kikuchi, Randy Rosarena, Brett Bateman on the board for the first time tonight, Jesus Madej, Cody Bellinger, Sandy Alcantara, a laser of Kai Roberts. Anyone want to sell this to Meb? Rainiel Rodriguez on the board with a base for the first time, and Spencer Giesling. Meb's son's old teammate, Kai Roberts, getting a laser. I forgot who had San Diego. Aaron Judge on the board for a third time in Mega. Yorga Batista, same. Jackson Merrill, Dejan Macares, and Jesus Madej. Are all the autos mojos? Yes, all of the autos are mojos. 2 base mojo, 3 base mojo, a blue, and a purple. No autos out of base packs yet. I don't think I've ever seen an auto out of a base pack in a mega box. Luke Keeschel. We have an insert, no color. Cags getting a mojo. Scooble. Dylan Cruz, Meteoric Rise, and Chandler Simpson. I think it's the second mojo for him. I think he also has a red rookie, so lots of nice Chandler Simpsons coming out of this one. For Gary, I believe, has the Rays. And 2 more boxes left. Still the 3 cards from that first pack on the board. Elian Pena, Kurtz, and the Rainiel Rodriguez auto. That first pack was a crazy start. All right, empty box number 9. At some point, people gotta realize number to 25 really means number to 200 with 8 different variations. I think people do kind of take that into consideration, and I would say that I think at least that the true orange definitely sells for a big premium over the other orange variations. Angel Martinez, Chase Mydrith, Augustin Ramirez, John Gill, Bo Davidson, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Christian Campbell, laser of Christopher Polanco, Michael Corrette, and Telian Serrano. Corrette, I think for the first time. Polanco, Bo Davidson. Are you rooting for the Yankees, Meb? All right, we have Lawrence Butler, Ellie De La Cruz on the board for the first time. Somebody just got back down. Oh, did Clement actually get hit there? Jackson Merrill, Yohan De La Cruz, Gabriel Davalillo. I heard his brother is actually a really good pitcher in the Texas organization, and I think his dad might have been a professional too. Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez, Yorger Batista getting a laser. Nice one there. Juan Tomas, Iverson Lopez, Moises Ballesteros, Corey Seager, Matt Chapman, Roman Anthony, and the second time for Nate George on the board tonight. That might be the first laser I'm going to top load with Yorger Batista getting a hit there. Just turned the game off, so don't worry about spoilers. Oh, sorry, Chris. We have Willie Adames, George Lombard Jr., Paul Skeens, some nice mojo hits here, Juan Cabada, and Libert Sapante. Ponte and Cabada firsts, Willie Adames, George Lombard, and Skeens getting on the board for you, Chad. More George for Brian. Let's see if we can make it happen. Jose Ramirez, Michael Corrett, Dylan Cruz for you, Brian, Bobby Witt on the Meteoric Rise, and Matt Shaw for Mike and the Cubs. Cruz, Corrett, and Jose Ramirez. And one more box to go. Honestly, our pitching was not really good enough and to make it that far in the playoffs. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's the runaway team at this point, though. If the Phillies get knocked out, I assume they would have been one of the favorites. All right, last box of the night. I mean, the Mariners and the Blue Jays, or the Mariners or the Tigers and the Blue Jays in the ALCS is kind of crazy. If anybody bet that at the beginning of 2025, I'm sure the odds would have been really nice. Yeah, I mean, the Dodgers are the Dodgers then the hands down favorite with either. I mean, the Cubs or the Brewers. I think that I said at the beginning of the postseason that the teams that I would be rooting for would be the Blue Jays, the Brewers, or the Mariners. So I'd be okay with three of those teams being in the championship series. There's another Kobe Mayo for you, Brian. We have David Corneal on the laser, Christian Campbell on the red rookie, Kevin Alvarez, and Nieves Izagare chrome. Lots of Kevin Alvarez tonight. Saw that Lagrange is ranked number 3 in the MALB Stuff Plus. What do they say about Elmer De La Cruz? I've heard good things about him also. Although I don't think he would be a Stuff Plus guy. I think he would be more of a repertoire guy. Shota Emanaga, Zach Neto. Our last laser is Julian Barreto, George Lombard Jr., Wilfred De La Cruz, Andrew McCutcheon, Carlos Correa, Mookie Betts, RJ Schreck, and Jordan Sanchez. So Barreto is the last laser. Mizio? Who's Mizio? Mizorowski? Mizio? Is Mizio? I don't think I know who that is if it's not Mizorowski. Cade Horton back on the board. Jake Mangum. Trey Turner. Uniker Casares. Bubba Chandler. Blake Snell. Hayden Birdsong. Roki Sasaki. Raymer Medina and Jacob Christian finish off the base packs. And finishing off the mojos, can we get one more hit? Let's see. The autos have, I think, all been in the top pack, so let's save that for the end. It is Mizorowski. Casey was number 16, so his agent texted him, and we looked at the list. That's awesome. Lawrence Butler, Manny Cedeno, Spencer Schwellenbach, George Lombard Jr., Meteoric Rise, and Matt Chapman. And final pack of this break. 5 autographs already. Can we find a 6th? They better give him a card. They haven't reached out about autographs yet. Bowman 2026. I don't think we're going to get another autograph. Ronnie Cruz, Lindor, Luke Dickerson. And we are going to get another autograph. Dylan Dreeling and Aiden Johnson behind that. So Rangers, Dylan Dreeling getting an autograph. 6 autographs in 10 boxes. Rangers, Cardinals twice, Reds twice. All right, I will recap the hits from this one. I'm going to skim through the laser cards, and then I will go through all of the stuff that I top loaded. I think I would run out of breath if I tried to name all of the laser cards, or what, 20 of them. Yeah, maybe I can manage that. All right, let's see. Lasers of Barreto, Corneal, Polanco, Kai Roberts, Melendez, Suero, Jose Anderson, Cortesia, Elian De La Cruz, Devin Fitzgerald, Cal Fountain, Henry Torres, Noah Schultz, Christopher Acosta, Santiago Leon, Kendry Martinez, Dejan Marquez, Sabdil Delzine, and Aurelio Farabus were our lasers. Red rookies, we had Matt Shaw, Chandler Simpson, Drake Baldwin, Luis Angel Acuna, Max Muncy, and Christian Campbell. And going to the top-loaded hits, Yorger Batista laser, Rainiel Rodriguez base, Shotaro Mori mega, Kevin Alvarez mojo, Yoswar Gonzalez mojo, Mori base, Salas mojo, Krista Rodriguez base, Aniello Marquez yellow mojo, mega box of Salas, Shinsen Ko, Kevin Alvarez again, and Ko again, and then Yoswar Gonzalez on a base chrome. Then our hits in the back, Kobe Mayo on the blue, Meteoric Rise number to 150, Yairo Padilla base autograph, Dylan Dreeling base autograph, Elian Pena mojo, Nick Kurtz mojo, Sammy Stafora with 2 base autographs, and tough to decide which one of these is a bigger hit. Rainiel Rodriguez blue to 150 or Eduardo Quintero purple to 199. Both huge hits, though. I would assume those have to be close to $100 cards. So nice, very nice break overall there. I'm going to try and get another one posted maybe it's probably tomorrow afternoon. Getting a little late. Need to get to bed. So, yeah, keep an eye out for another one posted tomorrow, the second half of this case. See if we can get 6 more autographs out of the case. And good luck in the end of this game to the Yankees, and I will talk to all you guys soon.